The King's Council exists to advocate for and support the students of the King's College. Made up of 10 elected House presidents, as well as 5 executive cabinet members and the student body president, this group of leaders is tasked with representing the needs, interests, and initiatives of the student body, facilitating communication between students and the school administration, and ultimately cultivating a sense of community through various areas of student leadership. This wonderful group of student leaders are already working so diligently in anticipation of your arrival in the fall.
The House of Thatcher is a community that exists to be a faith-deepening, gift-illuminating sisterhood founded in courageous love. Together, we seek to live out our values of iron love, deep well, and harmony. Thatchers are known for their passion, joy, and excellence, and we are so excited for whatever this next year brings.
With a mission of being authentic individuals kindling life through purposeful relationships, the House of Susan B. Anthony holds values such as authenticity, influence, intentionality, and life close to our hearts. Whether it be through the maintenance of our past traditions, such as alumni dinner or women of influence, or through the incorporation of new events and opportunities to serve one another, our House strives to promote these values through everything we do.
The Director of Student Events oversees the planning and execution of traditional King's events, such as Fall Picnic, Day Away, and other various cabinet affairs. One of the most challenging parts of this position is maintaining balance within these events, recognizing the value of both the larger traditions, such as Spring Formal, as well as the smaller, more intimate ones, such as our beloved 2 Cents. And I'll be working alongside a wonderful events committee this year to fully engage the student body and make the King's experience the best it can be.
The House of Sir Winston Churchill is a band of brothers who strive to be virtuous statesmen, dedicated to serving God and others. Our values are brotherhood, courage, excellence, and servanthood. We are a tight-knit group of guys that genuinely enjoy being together and pushing each other to grow. A brotherhood that is not afraid to stand beside one another and to love each other as we are, and who are dedicated to achieving excellence in all that we do.
The House values of Bonhoeffer are community, courage, discipleship, and sacrifice. Through them, we seek to grow in integrity, live and die with conviction, and to serve with courage. It is our aim to uphold a Christ-centered community dedicated to these ideals. I'm thrilled to see our House values and mission come alive in this upcoming year.
The Director of Spiritual Life is tasked with facilitating school events that cultivate spiritual disciplines within our student body, such as weekly public readings of Scripture and semesterly days of service, fasting, and prayer. My aim is to make these events accessible, understandable, and most importantly, impactful. Additionally, I'll be working closely with the spiritual life and service associates of each house to create and foster an open and communicative spiritual atmosphere within each house, as well as facilitate service opportunities within the city.
The Director of Finance is responsible for overseeing the monetary transactions of the Council, ensuring that we as student leaders are stewarding our finances wisely and in a way that benefits the greater student body. This entails recording and reporting expenditures, facilitating transfers between accounts, managing grants and budgets, assisting in fundraising efforts throughout the year, and providing guidance and training to House and org leaders about expenses.
Called to excellence and contending for truth, the House of C.S. Lewis is a community of brothers in common pursuit of Christ's lordship in all things. Together, we strive for fellowship, discipleship, wisdom, and service. I'm incredibly excited to serve and learn and grow alongside each of you, and I can't wait to meet you this fall.
The Director of Student Organizations is responsible for representing the leadership and members of the college's student orgs to the King's Council. This role entails helping students with the creation or renewal of orgs, facilitating communication between orgs and the administration, and supporting the student leaders in whatever way necessary throughout the year to ensure that organizations are achieving their missions and goals.
The House of Clare Barton intentionally aims to make this house feel like a home. Our values of excellence, transparency, servanthood, and sisterhood all combine to provide each of us with a sense of belonging in this school and in this city. These values ultimately come to life as we pursue meaningful conversations, come together to celebrate individual talents, and find adventure in every corner of the city together.
The House of Ronald Reagan exists to equip and encourage its members to be God-fearing men of integrity who take calculated risks while persevering in the pursuit of a significant life. In this upcoming year, we plan to uphold the spirit and brotherhood that is so unique to our house, while further deepening our relationships and service to others through our values of loyalty, fraternity, but above all, honor.
The values of the House of Queen Elizabeth I are grace, discernment, and monarchy. We pursue grace by showing unconditional love to our fellow queens, despite any shortcomings they may have. Discernment by navigating through tough decisions that may arise within our house, and attempting to do the right thing. And finally, our royal value of monarchy through prioritizing service over self.
The House of Jetrude is a sisterhood that strives to do all things with truth and grace. We value being alive, solid, and passionate. As women of God, we don't just want to live, we strive to go through each day with passion, solid in our values and beliefs, just like our namesake did before us. Through consistently hosting events, such as house brunches, movie nights, and our yearly house retreat to Jersey City, we aim to make our house a home away from home.
As Director of Communication, my job is to effectively communicate to the Cabinet, Council, King's faculty, and most importantly you, the student body. This position consists of two aspects: internal communication amongst the Cabinet and Council through recording and distributing meeting minutes and agendas, and external communication to the student body through our social media platforms.
We, the House of Corrie ten Boom, are sisters sharing an adventure, pursuing truth, and thriving together. As a house, we strive to incorporate the values of peace, joy, and valor in all we do. We believe that though each value serves its distinct purpose, they are deeply intertwined to create a loving and encouraging environment within the house. At the root of all we do is our pursuit to resemble the humble and unconditional love of our wonderful namesake.
As mentioned, we as the Council exist to promote the broader student body's interests, but as individual leaders, we're here to support, encourage, and challenge you all. And we absolutely cannot wait to see what this upcoming year holds. Welcome the Kings.